Yeah, so it looks like I'm going to be renting a truck out because I've been trying to move my furniture out of my house, but I was too lazy to call ahead of time to schedule an appointment with the Salvation Army. So instead, I'm going to have to do it myself. So I'm going to rent a U-Haul truck. I'm very excited about it because I haven't got to drive one in a long time. I love driving big trucks. Should be a blast. My wife's not too thrilled about it, but should be a pretty cool experience. Well, at least driving the truck, because we're gonna have to move the furniture into it as well and drive it to the Goodwill or Salvation Army. So we'll see how this turns out, and if they don't accept it, because that couch looks pretty terrible. So if not, we're gonna have to go to the dump. Let's see. Are we in the right place? Is that where the entrance is? Oh, I'm going the wrong way? Okay. Here's the entrance right there. Oh, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right, I think this is the one. Woo-hoo. Exciting. U-Haul. Yep. That's it. I haven't done this in a decade. You know, I'm slightly pissed at myself because I'm all about giving the best savings as possible, especially with these car rentals or any type of rental, you know, because they try to rip you off with the insurance and they try to get as much money out of you as possible. And I was like, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to pay $20, get my truck and go. I saw all these options and I could have just chose to pay the $19 and take the truck, but then they said I'm completely liable for a $45,000 car, and of course I see that, I'm like, crap, let me pay the $15. So I went ahead and paid it, and I'm paying $55 instead of $20. I don't think it's that much of a ripoff, but I'm not too happy about it. And then I have to fill the gas tank up when I'm done. But anyways, I need to get this done. It's way more cheaper. It's way cheaper than paying the $100 or $200 I was going to pay for someone to move my stuff out for me. So here we go. This should be a blast game on a highway in this city. Okay. So we're kind of on a time limit. I gotta move 2 shitty couches, 2 shitty wood cases, and 1 shitty exercise machine, all within about 4 hours. So we'll see how that goes. This thing has like no suspension at all. U-Haul says keep it green, stay in the green zone. But you know what the problem is? Like, you tap the gas pedal and it goes flying into the red. Look, this is me trying to stay in the green zone. Look, it's just impossible to do. That was one of the worst moving experiences in my life. Now let's move these 2 pieces of crap. So this experience has been awful so far. We got the couches out, but we busted a hole through one of our walls. We busted a hole through the drywall, so I don't know how much that's going to cost. I don't think it's going to be that much, seeing that it was just drywall. But it looks terrible. It looks like I punched a hole through the wall. So I'm going to have fun explaining that to my management. And then we take it to the Goodwill just to find out that they would have never taken it in the first place because it's beyond their standards. They said the guy just basically looked at me and was like, no. No, we're not taking that. Now we're having to go to landfill where we're going to have to pay an additional $75 as a minimal fee for them to take our couches. So we'll see how this goes. Oh yeah, and we only have half an hour to get there, so it's going to be pretty close. All right, we're almost there. Trying to figure out which way to go. You know, I haven't been to a landfill too often. This is pretty incredible to see. That's pretty cool looking at that.
Keep left.
As I stop here. It's a 10-footer. We gotta go to the yellow wall, dump all the crap out over there, and then we gotta go all the way back around, and then she'll give me my ID back. You gotta do this very carefully, okay? I don't know what was worse, like actually moving the stuff or the smell. All right, I'm gonna give you a wonderful tour of our landfill. All right, if you look to your right, you can see a pile of trash over
In a quarter of a mile,
300
the
feet
destination
tall.
is on your...
Oh, look over there, you can see a toxic pond. If you look to your left, you can see an outhouse that probably hasn't been cleaned out in about 2 weeks. It looks like they have a trash golf course right on the left here. Do we need to go all the way around this way? Which way do we need to go around? So guys, I just got done moving the last pieces of furniture to Goodwill. Actually, the furniture was actually up to their standards to take this time. I think it's time to go celebrate some Starbucks. Is he really gonna do this? Is he really gonna come through the drive-thru in this thing?
Hi, thanks for choosing Starbucks. What can I get started for you today?
So the biggest story of the day is while we were filming this, some random woman decided to come up to my wife and ask her if she had any Pokemon in the area or complain about her or something like that. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. You know what? I just got done turning in this truck, and this guy comes out to check the truck, and he looks all like, I don't know, irritated, and he's stomping around, moping around. He's like, I got 1 hour left before I go home. And I'm like, oh, this must be pretty important. He must have like an emergency, or, you know, he has to get home. He needs to bring some food home to his wife or girlfriend. You know what this guy tells me? He's like, well, I'm sorry. I hope I'm not wasting your time, because I got to go home and catch some Pokemon. I got to go home and catch some Pokemon right now. Come on, guys. Come on. Like seriously, that's why you're upset, because you have to go home and catch some Pokemon? I'm done.